Back in April, I went on a ski trip and I was going to vlog it and edit it and post it as soon as I got back, but it's taken me till June to do that. But in April, I went skiing in Flaine, which is in France. So I'm going to show you what I got up to, guys. So first of all, this is the view from the balcony. Bit of a grey day. As you can see, the cloud has come down from the mountain and it's not the perfect condition for skiing, but I've not been for ages, so I was just happy to get my skis on and give it a good go. So skiing is a really important part of my childhood. I actually grew up for a portion of it in Switzerland and France, although I skied more in Port de Soleil. I've also been to Austria, Germany, and also Switzerland and France, but you know, you can ski into those two countries here as well. That's the beauty of going in Switzerland and France. You can ski from Switzerland to France. So as you can see, when we got to the top of the mountain, it was a whiteout, which means you can barely see your hand when you put it in front of your face, which is not practical for skiing, especially back on your first day after a while. But it was just nice kind of mooching around. I kind of like the thrill and the excitement of, oh, I don't know where I am, I don't know what to do. Like, it just makes me feel alive, but yeah. And I also had some spag bol as my first meal. Yum, yum, yum. Something about it just being on the mountain tastes so much better. And then I came home because, yeah, the conditions weren't great, but time to go again in the morning. So I woke up and I thought, wow, okay, open the curtains, blue skies, ready to go, perfect skiing conditions. And this day I could explore a lot more of the mountain, and I was trying a new pair of ski boots, which inevitably still didn't fit, but you know, here we go. Guys, just look at that cloud above the mountain that you don't often see. Views like this, ever. Like, this is why I come skiing. Right guys, we're gonna have to pick up speed. See people walking over there in the distance. There's no turning, block, see how far we can get. Ah shit, we almost made it. So I went to the very, 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 very top of the mountain, which is above the clouds. And if you ever do go skiing and you're a little bit nervous, I do urge you always to try and go to the top and take the easy route down, because, you know, we're all different levels of difficulties here, but you're just never, ever going to get a view like this, are you? Like, come on, unless you go to the top of the mountain. You know, it just makes you feel so good. Your endorphins, you know, your serotonin, all of that. It just makes you feel so bloody alive. This really long winding blue was the perfect stretch to just view the valley, and it was called the Serpentine. So check it out, guys. Then it was time for some lunch, and I thought, you know what? It's time for some fried gnocchi with some cheese sauce, because when are you ever gonna have that? And it was delicious. I can tell you and confirm with you, I now ate it all. I actually ordered a bowl of fries, but I did not eat it, and I just gave it to the table next to me because that was too much. I know sometimes the French like to do smaller plates, but not in the mountains. They like to give you a big old dish. And then it was time to ski, and I was still above the clouds, and then it was time to go into the clouds. Again, kind of exciting, but I'm sure not for many people. Then it was back to rest for the next day, but they were doing this weird competition where people were skiing down this hill and they were trying to ski over the water and land on the land. See, look at this guy. Yes, success. Okay, great. Second guy, come on. Ooh. Oh, okay. Right, that didn't go to plan, but well done for trying. Shake it off, champ. And now it was time for a crepe and a walk around, and then I got my food from the Carrefour, and I made this pasta, ravioli, bacon, tomato. These Those are my favourite sweeties. I've loved them since being a child. And then the next day I did some more skiing. I was really loving the greens and the blues. I did do a lot of reds and blacks, but they're obviously harder to film when you go down. That sounds like Jay out of the In-Betweeners. Yeah, I did loads of reds and blacks, but I did. Okay, you're gonna see. And I'm gonna show you what it's like to get on a chairlift. Here we go, here we're waiting. And then we sit down and then we put the bar over us. Come on, love, put it down. And then we just sit and enjoy. This is why skiing holidays always trump beach holidays. You just don't get those views anywhere else. And this is how you get off the chairlift for anyone who's fearing it, because I know that that's the biggest fear for first time skiers, getting on and off the chairlift. And then this one was conveniently across the road. And then it was time for some pasta on that day for some lunch, which was just cheese and pasta, keeping it kind of light. And this guy was literally triggering me. He was laughing at me because I lost my ski goggles and my sunglasses on the same bubble lift, and he was laughing in my face. I fucking hate him. And then I decided to try out Le Decus. And I gave it a good go. Little jump there. I have to say this part of the resort was my favourite because it was the most quiet. No one was around here, and apart from an odd ski school, no one really there. People always ask me if I'm a first-time skier, should I go into ski school? And I always recommend that people probably do try a little bit of ski school because it just gives you those good foundations. Then you can tackle slopes like this where it's a bit more steeper. And the sooner you learn, the sooner you can go off on your own and have more fun. As you can see here, I'm about to do my final ski slope, and it's the black diamant one, so I can't film because I need too much concentration going down this, but I got down alive, and that was the end of my ski holiday, and I bloody loved it. And yeah, it was time for some nice food, pack up my bags and go to the airport in Geneva. Lots of love, bye. As you can see here, I'm about to do my final ski slope, and it's the black diamant one, so I can't film because I need too much concentration going down this, but I got down alive, and that was the end of my ski holiday, and I bloody loved it. And yeah, it was time for some nice food, pack up my bags and go to the airport in Geneva. Lots of love, bye.